Welcome to Alice3 program. Before we get to Alice3 properly, I would like for us to briefly look at the programming with Alice. It's an introductory part to Alice, so we would like to know what is programming, and programmer. Uh, so we'll look at some definitions here. Said a program. Another name for program is software. You can also a software can also be referred to as a program. A program is a set of instructions which tells the computer what to do. Why the process of writing instruction in a language that the computer accepts is called programming. Then a programmer is someone or he writes computer program using programming language. Now, for computer to understand why you have to type using the keyboard, using your mouse and other devices, there is a program or instruction that makes the computer knows that you are trying to perform a particular task. Also, these programs are written in a language that is acceptable by the computer and that the computer understands, usually the machine language, which we have other forms of languages that the computer understands. Now, the programmer have to write this program in the language that the computer understands. So the programmer is the one writing the programming languages. So further on, I want us to look at the introduction to Alice proper. Now, I will start by saying Alice was first developed at the University of Virginia in 1994, as you can see on the screen. Then it was further developed from 1997 by Carnegie Mellon University. So, also, I would like to define what Alice is. So, by definition, Alice is a software that uses a drag and drop environment to create computer animation using 3D model. You drag and drop on its interface. Then, there you observe also you are using a 3D model, 3D animations. So let me give you a preview of what they are talking about here. So here we have our 3D model. We call in Alice is an object or a character. This is an object, Alice, a character. So you are told that by the definition that you drag and drop. I'm dragging here and I'll drop, assuming I'm saying hello. So if I run it, Alice says hello. So that's what they mean by the statement Alice is a software that uses a drag and drop environment to create computer animation using 3D model. Then, apart from Alice being a programming language, it uses an IDE. The IDE means integrated development environment. Like we visited the surface, you can see that the codes, the 3D model, they were all integrated. You can see the environment. Now, apart from it, in Alice, it also uses a programming language called Java in Alice. Maybe let's view and see. I'll be going to the window menu, then preference, programming language. So you can see by default is on Alice. So if you want to run Java programming language here, you can select that. You observe that there are some translation here in form of Java. So you can start writing your Java program with it. But by default, the programming language here is Alice. You can observe little changes here. So if you want to write in Java, you can write in Java here on this code editor. If you want to run Alice directly using the procedure and function, you can do that. So that's what they mean by it also using a Java programming language. Then when we save our Alice program, the file, when you save, click on file and select save, and you put your name, you type in your name and you save it. It's usually saved in your name. If my name is John, for example, it will be saved as john.a3p, john.a3p Alice3 program. So that's the file extension. So the file extension for Alice is .a3p, not a3p, .a3p. So you can see from the previous project, it was saved Alice3 change scene, can see .a3p, Miko adventure.a3p, OC control structure.a3p, that's the file extension .a3p. So you can see when you save your file, it is have extension of .a3p. So that's done. So in summary, a program is a set of instructions that tells the computer what to do, and programming is those language. When you write that is when you write an instruction in a language that the computer accept or understand, we call it programming. Then the person that writes a computer program using programming language is called a programmer. Then we said Alice was first developed in University of Virginia in 1994, and again developed from 1997 at Carnegie Mellon University. So you should know when it was first developed, then the subsequent development. The first is 1994 and followed by 1997. So we said we have shown previously that you can see now that Alice is a drag and drop environment to create computer animation, to create animation using 3D model. We said it uses integrated development environment, usually called the IDE, and Alice also uses a programming language called Java, which we have also viewed, and the file extension for Alice is .a3p. So it's a brief introduction to Alice3 program. Next we'll be going to look at the Alice user interface, so that we'll get used to Alice properly before we begin project and other things that we'll be doing further on in Alice3 program. Hope you enjoy the introduction. Log into the next video to view what we have for you. Thank you and God bless you.